The movie begins with a man who was sleeping inside a metro train. Suddenly, he wakes up and realizes that the station where he was supposed to get off has already passed. He gets up and walks forward to check, but his foot slips and he falls down. As soon as he hits the floor, he sees blood everywhere, which scares him. He walks toward the next coach and sees a man brutally attacking the passenger sitting there. After this, the story shifts to Leon, a photographer who is struggling in his life. He returns home where his girlfriend Maya is waiting. Leon is searching for a job, so Maya tells him that she has arranged a meeting with a woman named Susan. Maya tells him that if he shows Susan his photos and she likes his work, she will hire him. Hearing this improves Leon's mood. The next morning, Leon goes to meet Susan and shows her his photos, but Susan doesn't like them. She tells him to bring better shots. At night, when Leon sleeps, he has a strange dream, a metro filled with blood everywhere. Around 1 a.m., he suddenly wakes up. Without thinking much, he takes his camera and goes out to take photos. While taking pictures, he notices 3 boys who clearly look like troublemakers. To get good shots, Leon follows them all the way to the metro station. There, he sees those boys bothering a girl. Leon quickly takes photos of them. Because the camera is on them, the boys don't confront Leon. The girl runs straight toward the metro. As the metro door is about to close, a man reaches in and pulls the door open again. The man is wearing a ring with a star-shaped design on his finger, and Leon captures that moment from above. Inside the metro, the girl is alone when suddenly the same man appears behind her. Within seconds, he kills her with a hammer. Meanwhile, Maya looks at Leon's photos and is impressed. Before showing those pictures to Susan, Leon goes to a cafe for coffee. There, he notices a newspaper showing the same girl he saw the night before. Leon immediately goes to the police station and shows the officer his photos. He tells her the girl went into the metro last night, something might have happened to her. After this, Leon goes to Susan's office, and this time she likes his work. She tells Leon that if he brings 2 more photos of the same quality, she will make him part of her team. Leon becomes very excited hearing this. At night, Leon, Maya, and their friend Jurgis go to a bar to celebrate. Later, Leon goes out again to take pictures. Meanwhile, the story goes back to the metro. A couple and their friend are traveling. The woman is nervous because she has heard many stories about this metro. Her husband tells her to relax and says that he rides this same train every day, it's safe. But that night the train changes its route. Within moments, the killer appears and attacks. He first hits the husband with a hammer, killing him instantly, even his eyes come out. The couple is shocked. The killer then kills their friend too. The woman tries to run but falls. The killer strikes her so hard that her head separates from her body. That same night, as Leon is taking pictures, he spots the killer again. The killer looks very strange to him, so Leon follows him and takes photos. The killer notices this and grabs Leon. Leon sees the same star-shaped ring on the killer's finger. Instead of killing him, the killer lets him go and walks away. At home, Leon checks the pictures and realizes that the man who opened the metro door for the girl was wearing the same ring. This confirms Leon's suspicion. The next morning, Leon follows the killer again and reaches a factory. There, he discovers that the killer works in a meat factory. At night, the killer goes from there straight to the metro station and boards the last train. Leon tries to follow, but a police officer stops him for taking pictures and Leon misses the train. Inside the metro, the killer is alone until another man enters the coach. The killer pauses for a moment, then hits him with a hammer. During this, the killer himself starts feeling sick. The man takes this chance to fight back, but the train driver arrives and shoots the man. Here, it becomes clear that the driver and the killer are working together. At this point, the killer's name is revealed, Mahogany. That night, Leon has another terrifying dream where he sees himself killing people inside the metro. He wakes up in fear. In the morning, Leon tells Maya that the man he followed was the same one seen with the missing girl. Maya says people often go missing in that area anyway. Leon decides he will investigate the entire case on his own. The next day, he returns to the meat factory and secretly records Mahogany. Mahogany notices him and chases after him, but Leon barely manages to escape. When Maya comes home that night, she sees that Leon is completely consumed by this killer. He no longer cares about anything else. Seeing Leon in this condition makes Maya very upset, because she never wants him to fall into any danger. The next day, Leon sits with Maya in a cafe and promises her that he will no longer follow that man. Leon is still speaking when his eyes suddenly fall outside. Mahogany is standing right there in front of the cafe. Leon sees this and immediately runs after him, following him all the way to the metro station. Without thinking, he goes inside. Leon watches Mahogany from a distance. Just then, two boys arrive and try to sell Mahogany candy. Leon expects that maybe the killer will react, but Mahogany calmly takes out money from his bag and pays them. Meanwhile, the metro keeps stopping at stations, letting people on and off. After a while, the train changes its route again. At the same moment, Mahogany starts his bloody work. He begins killing every single person sitting in his coach one by one. Leon watches from afar and becomes terrified. After gathering some courage, he starts taking photos of the dead bodies. Here we learn that Mahogany collects teeth, nails, and eyes from the bodies he kills. While Leon is taking pictures, Mahogany spots him. Leon panics and runs toward the last part of the train, but all the doors are locked. Mahogany comes from behind and smashes Leon's head against the window frame, knocking him unconscious. After some time, Leon wakes up hanging upside down inside the metro. Strange, hand-like creatures are scratching at his body. When he fully regains consciousness, he finds himself lying at another station. Terrified, he rushes home. Maya is waiting for him, but Leon can't make sense of anything and quietly goes to the bathroom. In the bathroom, Leon sees a strange mark on his body. He has no idea what is happening to him. When he comes out, he tells Maya everything that happened during the night. Maya sees the mark on his body and immediately tries to call an ambulance, but Leon stops her. His behavior suddenly becomes extremely odd, and Maya becomes even more worried. The next day, Maya takes Jurgis with her to the same hotel that appeared in Leon's photos. After Mahogany leaves the building, Maya tells Jurgis to stay outside while she goes in. Inside, she sees strange tools everywhere. Maya quickly realizes that everything Leon said was true. A little later, Jurgis also comes inside. Maya finds glass jars in the bathroom filled with different human organs. Meanwhile, Jurgis checks Mahogany's closet and finds Leon's camera hanging there. But at that moment, Mahogany returns. He attacks Jurgis from behind with a hammer and kills him. Maya hears the noise, rushes there, and instantly understands that the killer has arrived. She runs out as fast as she can. Leon's condition continues to worsen. Maya goes to the police officer whom Leon had met earlier. The officer tells her they checked the flat and found nothing. Instead, she scolds Maya for entering someone's home without permission and warns her she could be charged for it. Maya gets angry and storms out. Meanwhile, Leon attends a party with Susan because his photos helped Susan a lot. During the party, Leon sees Mahogany's picture and panics. He leaves immediately and goes straight to the meat factory where Mahogany works. Inside, Leon grabs several knives. Meanwhile, Maya gets a gun from her friend's cafe and goes out to search for Jurgis. On the way, the same police officer stops her. The officer is wearing a star-shaped pendant on her neck, the same one. She tells Maya that Jurgis will be found in the metro at 2 a.m. Maya goes straight to the metro station. She moves through the coaches with her gun, checking each one. Leon is at another station where a metro is about to pass. As the train passes, Leon spots Maya inside one of the coaches. To save her, he runs after the train and jumps inside. Inside the metro, Maya enters a coach and sees many dead bodies hanging. Jurgis is among them. Maya tries to take him down, but her scream alerts Mahogany. He enters the coach. Maya immediately fires at him, but not a single bullet hits. She runs, but Mahogany throws his hammer and makes her fall. He is about to attack her when Leon arrives and jumps between them. Leon and Mahogany start fighting each other. Mahogany almost stabs Leon once, but Leon narrowly escapes. Leon counters and pushes Mahogany toward the door. Then he hits Mahogany's hand with his own hammer, causing him to fall. Maya grabs Leon. At that moment, the metro stops at a strange location. Dirty, frightening creatures enter the train and begin eating the dead bodies. Leon and Maya get out and walk further. The ground is covered with human bones everywhere. Suddenly, Mahogany returns and attacks Leon again. They fight once more. Leon notices that Mahogany has the same mark on his chest that Leon has on his body. Mahogany tries to kill him again, but Leon stabs a knife into his throat. Before dying, Mahogany says, "Welcome," and then dies. Right then, the metro driver arrives. He shows Leon that Maya is lying unconscious on a pile of bones. Leon moves toward her, but the driver grabs Leon, pulls out his tongue completely, and eats it. Then the driver tells Leon that this work now belongs to him, this is his destiny. He pulls out Maya's heart and shows it to Leon. In the next scene, we see Leon visiting the same police officer. She gives Leon Mahogany's diary, the same way it was once given to her. From that night onward, Leon begins hunting people in the dark metro to keep the world of those creatures and the human world separate. That's where the movie ends.